stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way. And I swear she's destined for a scream. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. No lady, running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna pick your left hand, and I love you when you're singing that song. Yeah, I got love in my throat, 'cause I'm just like the word is wrong. Lady, running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna pick your left hand, and I love you when you're singing that song. Yeah, I got love in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Yeah, I got love in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Thank you.
Can you put it up a little bit?
Yo, what the fuck you mean? I speak the truth like a prophet. And if you ain't got money, then my nigga, fuck your nonsense. Let me elevate your mind and get into your conscience. Pollute your soul, your brain with the endless contents. I'm so misunderstood, so here, let me explain. These niggas can't walk in my shoes like they got a sprain. I'm sick of all the politics surrounding their game because we chasing these dreams and they can drive us insane. I'm trying to take a hit and be as high as a plane. I'm trying to take a sip and forget all this pain. I'm trying to fuck her right so she remembers my name. You only get one chance. No cheats in this game.
This music got me zoning. I ain't got the time. You can call me in the morning. This beat is what I'm rolling. We can break it down once we roll it up and smoke it. This lady got me rolling. I ain't got the time. You can call me in the morning. This beat is what I'm rolling. We can break it down once we roll it up and smoke it.
Yo. Okay. And yo, every day I wake up, I think about the paper and how this shit gon' pay up. I can't afford no pay cuts. I'm stressing out my mom because she think I'm wasting time, chasing all this money and writing all these rhymes. And I'm like, nah, mom, I'm about this. Hold on, let me write this. Make it big, I promise. Just wait, fuck, I lost it. Pen and pack and tossed it. Can't wake up with this nonsense. Yo, it's like a war up in my nonsense.
Alright, so my name is Andre Davis. This first piece I'm about to do for y'all is called Uhuru, which is the Swahili word for freedom. Yesterday, I got to sit down and talk with Michael Brown Sr. Me and him had a real ass conversation because I'm from St. Louis and I was involved a lot in the Michael Brown protest, so to finally get to talk to his father and see where he came from was a blessing. So yeah, this is this piece. I never make promises I know that I can't keep. Whenever I leave the house, I tell my mother that I love her. She tells me, come back safely. I tell her, I promise. We live in St. Louis, a place where you're more likely to find a peace before you can find peace. I walk out into a place where it's an insult to be called county bound, people dying over colors, whether it's red, blue, or Michael Brown, and any man thinking he's God because he can take a life. I know a few atheists that can teach you otherwise. Back at college with St. Louis nowhere in the air, I'm surrounded by people saying things like, Andre, you were there, how do you feel about it? But in all honesty, they don't really care. They just want my validation to confirm things they've already been saying, things like, we should just stop the violence and keep the peace. Right, Andre? No. Life is too precious to leave it in the hands of men who do not value it. I will not peacefully put my head into the lion's mouth to convince myself that it is wrong for eating me. I am a gladiator in this coliseum called America. My fist, my sword is my sword. My voice is not my only weapon. I will fight for my baby cousins who will grow up one day and look just like me. Fight for the souls of the strong that never made it to the boat. Fight for the culture that was ripped from our backs but that has never been behind us. It has always been in us. oppressed. My arms will fight. If they take my arms, then my legs will stomp on their oppression. If they take my legs, then my voice will curse their name. If they take my head, then my spirit will haunt their land like a gust of wind, carrying the voices of the fallen ones that wounded me. I carry the power of my melanin wherever I go. My mother raised me too strong for me to quiet my soul. So if you hear my voice, just know that freedom follows. They couldn't kill my thoughts even if they ended up at the trunk of a tree somewhere in Sleepy Hollow whenever I leave. I tell my mother that I love her. She tells me, come back safely. I tell her, I'll try. My father was never there to teach me how to walk. And as some of us know, walking is difficult sometimes. But most of us do it the same way, with one foot in front of the other. In case I am not here to explain my path to my future son, I leave him these footsteps. Step 1. The first step is always the hardest. Step 1, but not as hard as the second. Step 1, protect your words, son, because you cannot take them back. Step 1, do not be afraid to apologize. We all miss a step sometimes. Step 1, shake hands with a firm grip, chin up, look people in the eyes when you speak to them. It is a sign of respect. Step 1, respect your mother. Step 1, respect your mother. Step 1, respect all women, for they are connected to your mother and they are worthy. Step 1, marry a kind woman or man, or whoever the fuck you want. Just make sure that they are kind. Step 1, only fight for what you believe in. Only fight if you have to. And if you have to, please never make it the first resort. Clenched fists have won wars, but they have never made peace. Step 1, you are loved. Step 1, you are strong. Step 1, if you feel tears come down your face, you embrace them with pride. I am merely a rough draft to the great man that you will one day become, because you are the greatest parts of me that I was able to keep intact. Step 1, none of these steps are the same, but you must take them all one step at a time. This is how you walk, son, with one foot in front of the other. Step with pride. Walk with your head held high. Walk with the one that you love. Walk with the spirit that is willing to defend everything that you find important, because the most important step is always step 1 to my future son. Death is a road that we all must take. Forgive me for taking the second step before you finish your first.
Screen, the laughter I capture, the pain in her eyes. She cries for hours, counts to fake to keep it 100 a year. This is what you wanted, doggone it. I love you by responding with a whisper. Hey, you graduated to a man. Is this money from your bar mitzvah? Trying to piss a good life away. Live for the day, cause you could die tomorrow. You can borrow these 2 cents. Matter of fact, deposit that, cause you ain't got no sense. We want to hold you back, but you high on them firebirds. No Pontiac, so much smoke, I can catch a contact. We got business in hand, no sign contract. Blame for getting jacked, and I still got your back. But am I wrong for holding back the truth? No proof to prove it. Sometimes I wanna lose it. So many secrets like inside. Cut me, I probably lose it. You doing your thing, but your name is my amusement. And if I told a single word pertaining to it, it most death break our unity by others a lunatic. I learned quick, stick to your own plan, cause you your own man. Don't pass away in the sands of time, cause you got man sweat. And I know you gon' shine. Bottom line, you a star. Come ride in my car. Let me spit that G shit. Loading clips, dark alleys, big guns, unloaded on pamphlet. Flip birds, return. Fire inspired a young Davini. And I don't know who I am completely. I do the life of OGs. High as the middle of the summer, but your neck gon' freeze. Just bought a Yeti, finna throw some D's on it. Throw some D's on it. What? Throw some D's on it. Yeah. Finna throw some D's on it. What? Throw some D's on it. Huh? Throw some D's on it. Yeah, I just bought a Yeti, finna throw some D's on it. I fought my friend for $5. Problems of a problem child, running wild. My mission, hold the rock, no dishing. Coldest winter, run it back. Yeah. I fought my friend for $5. Problems of a problem child, running wild. My mission, hold the rock, no dishing. Coldest winter for Christians, these loafers a new addition. Cause they done bought what I've been pitching. With my leader prescription with me, I'm in the kitchen. Bitch, when they see it's candy. Pistol whipped all they had, me got ghosts. No location, success take time. And I've been more than patient. Dug through the streets so I don't meet with shell cases. Used to creep through the streets, smoke sweets and change stations. Man, them was the days when shit was more simple. And now all that I've been, you got me killing instrumentals, right and wrong, man, you know, on my mental. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you can tell it's sad. That's okay. Love wasn't the plan, I guess it happened by fate. I should've turned that page, gave you my all every day. Man, it breaks my heart, watching our love fall apart. You were my best friend, told you things I keep in. You brought me out of the mud, your love, it raised me up. Gave me a place to stay when family times got rough. God sent you as a message, you put love in my life. The devil slipped and grabbed my heart and put my love in disguise. I can't have it, the bullshit's at its limit. I try to live this life unless you're living it with me. I miss your smile, cause it was so infectious, but what's inside? Your parents made a true blessing. Damn, I fucked up, I'm not the same anymore. I promise you from this day out, only real love and support. I should've said it before, but now, here's the truth. You should know how I feel, I'm still in love with you. I was taught to love, but my mama never told me it would hurt me this bad. And I've given up all the memories and love the things she'd always tell me. I'm not sleeping now, but it's settled in and it's over about me. But the worst part, everything I do reminds me of you. I didn't want to do it, but you pushed me to it. Trying hard to fix things and how we lose them. Getting a C in life is my test. Working hard for your love, cause I know it's for the best. Wishing every day to wake up to your smile, but I gotta be patient, things like this take time. She'd always worry too much and make my brain go insane. And she'd leave it to me, then we would start seeing change. I'm tired of the shit, going back and forth. We lost sight of the vision, didn't want the support. You found another man, yeah, that's cool and all, cause I'll be waiting in the distance as it breaks my heart. God, give me a chance to hold a hand and dance. Promise once I got it, never let it go again. I miss it like crazy, you couldn't comprehend, cause I never had the words for the feelings in my head. I was taught to love, but my mama never told me it would hurt me this bad. And I've given up all the memories and everything she'd always tell me. I'm not sleeping now, but it's settled in and it's over about me. But the worst part, everything I do reminds me of you. Believe me, I tried, it wasn't easy. Now that you're gone, another part of me is missing. I can't fake it anymore. Along with you, I lost the dreams I had planned for us. It's really tough. When I talk to my mama, she asks me all about you, all the problems that we solve. I take a breath, but the tears still flow. She asked me to explain, but my emotions say no. She said to stay strong, what will be will always be. Even if the story looked only the same for you and me. No happy fairy tale. You told me that your decision is final. I don't wanna give up. It's a hard pill to swallow. I just wanna say my piece, because I'm sorry I gave you all of these reasons to end it. Now I'm laying in my bed with all these bad decisions, praying out to God that one day you and him will forgive me. So I sing. And the worst part, everything I do reminds me of you. Now the day we're apart, the feeling is so empty. I know I hurt you. I know you wanted the love, but I took it all for granted. I pray we
my name is Knox, but my government name is Timothy. Before I started stressing and split into separate entities, we won't talk about that, let's just talk about what I'm here for. We'll start off on the days with the TV channel played film, more peaceful days we seem so crazy, we would fall off the bed. Nowadays so much has changed, you think it's all in your head. Back then our toys got taken, not each other's mates. Before we ate, we prayed and weren't allowed to leave the table with unfinished plates. We grew up screwed up, yearned for new stuff, went our separate ways. If you ain't have no moolah, you got shoes, but out of sin away now. People don't seem legit, parents don't give a shit. And schools are cheap and got teachers that just don't seem equipped. Let's keep an eye on your family and watch the team we with, cause now it's blood and water that seem to be on some sneaky shit. Hard and alone I felt, calling but no one helped. People keep trying to teach me God, but still don't know they self. I feel like me but not myself, and I have no one else. But just because I'm heartless don't mean that I got a soul to sell. What's going on? We've all been steering in wrong directions, walking through life with feelings, feeling laws at present. Live for the moment knowing we could be gone in a second, knowing that something's coming. Fuck why know we all the protection. We are the children of the final hour, posted on portions and torches, hype screaming fight the power. Feeling the pain since the days that we were on teeter-tots, and movement coming out your speaker box. It's the equinox. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, na na na. Shit is feeling different lately. I ain't been inspired. Friends are splitting faces. Don't osmosis make you tired? I've been busy getting what I can within the hour, but they trying to test my heart. They thought this lion was a coward. Cause half of y'all ain't got no smarts. Talk loud, call the clothes don't mean that I'm the type of dog the fellows bitches where they go. You can call me Oz, my minion. Better ain't no fraud, my minion. I be making magic. Don't confuse me as your god, my minion. I'm just bringing flames to comfort vision through the dark. So many try to claim they prophets, but ain't trying to build no art. If you started from the bottom, be as humble when you're done, because we all resemble stars. It's just the brightest as the sun. I've been seeing sheeps and goats, but cows is hard to spot them. Snakes who spit that venom turn to eagles when they flocking. Giants are aware of just how loud they're really talking, and the fish that's out at sea don't see there's something in the water. The air is barren, full of funk, and not the way we like. And all the people change their style every time they change the light. The streets are dressed in red with all its people lust for green. The girl whose body sells a mock for all the ones who fuck for free. Only God can make God, so if you feel like a devil, hold on tight, cause you don't have to die to hit the 7th level. The quality of life is less appealing than a dream. Freddy Krueger tripping, flipping out, cause all my people sleep. So all my people sleep. Thank you, appreciate that. Thank you. That's really my cousin. Oh yeah! Right now I feel like I was born here. Them salty looks gon' turn to stone stairs. So don't act like I don't belong here. Said, oh yeah. Right now I feel like I was born here. Them salty looks gon' turn to stone stairs. So don't act like I don't, so don't act like I don't, so don't act like I don't be working 24/7. That's like all year, oh shit. Made so many hits, my albums all sound like a mosh pit. Cross so many lines, the extras follows where I'm walking. If all y'all rappers, what do? I do with all this garbage. Dropped so many bars, woke up and thought I was in prison. Shit should be because I'm the reason all these people missing. I'm dropping clues, so if you get the message, better listen. Never dropping dimes, cause her ass is too heavy to be lifted. The tuba's gonna be straight, so ain't gonna be no need for whipping. They see we gon' be so great, they gon' make stencils out of lyrics. All these bones gon' shake just from the presence of our spirit. Tell your girl stay back, cause if I cop a feel, she's copping feelings. That's all I'm saying. Come on up here. Come on up here.
Honey, I'm home.
I'm home.
Have admitted I ain't really been back in a minute, I know.
Baby, I know.
But I promise that it isn't from a lack of commitment, I'm blown. Kush made a nigga step back for a minute, but I'm good, okay? I'm really about to snap for a minute. I'ma pin up in the booth, so I attack. When I'm in it, I'm a problem. Know to be exact, I'm a menace. Bitch, I got bars like a maximum sentence. My flow is elevated on the path of ascendance. And you fucking with the guy, better ask for forgiveness, amen. Woo! Hail Mary, hallelujah. you, but your prayers probably won't save them. Take it easy, nigga, before you get your soul taken. I feel bad for my enemies, choking on this purple while I'm hitting the ball. Blow it on my head, it's then it's sick in the paw. Of course I'm gonna treat you like a bitch, I'm a dog. Niggas looking at me funny like I didn't belong. But you shouldn't get it twisted, nigga, this is the wrong. You trespass, I'ma hit you with this hit with a drone. Got money on my mind, goddamn day. When it's money on my mind, better pick up the phone. I'm like, woo! I'm starting to feel all alone here, like, woo! I might make myself comfortable, kick up my feet, woo! I'm starting to feel right at home here. Overstep competition, just pick up my feet, make a mess in the book. When I rip up the beat, I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Right now I feel like I was born here. Them salty looks gon' turn to stone stairs. So don't act like I don't belong here. Oh yeah. Right now I feel like I was born here. Them salty looks gon' turn to stone stairs. So don't act like I don't win. So don't act like I don't win. So don't act like I don't win.
When the blind start telling you to stop it, just pull out your list of goals so they know failure isn't on it. They still ain't over swag, but other old shit isn't honored. So unless the lie is poorly dressed, they never see beyond it. People planet work criteria had not included Martians, but somehow we're overrun with hunter lights that when it's off it. We don't condone the loss of any life that didn't cause it, but the dead elude the stress, so there's a beauty in the coffin. Oh Lord, try keeping faith with your world is in a state where your girls and never safe and your life is looked as a plate of hors d'oeuvres. I know the prophecy's breath is breathing upon us, but we're either holding out hope or holding on to a promise while the whole world lies to us. Noose is still tied to us. Smoke instead of hang, but trees still cut off us applied to it. Couldn't sell us air, so sold us smoke and put a charge to it. Hate to ride alone, but they may check us cause we carpooling. I hate the pain and the fact that I'm full of demons as time continues to pass. I can't claim these changes as recent. Told my soul is too old for the class of age that I be in. Can't comprehend when I talk, which makes every statement a secret. Still can't control the imbalanced state of my being. Root chakra too strong to the point it became my weakness, stemming from like abuse of a standard. From days they said that I'm cute, but do prefer hood niggas better. So could you blame me for ever holding a feeling of hate for the way that a good and bad boy position is placed? Or for studying competition to quicken the pace until I'm faced with the fact these changing patterns probably isn't a phase. These battle rappers still thinking they any threat, and that's my fault. I've been battle ready since days we hang at the skywalk. I'm providing the proof of my plan, but proof in the pudding ain't half as good when you're used to the candy. Believe when I say I'm seeing insect seed being planted, damaging plants and planets and people who live under camp surveillance and cannons. I cannot keep playing safe any longer. My patience is growing short. My stomach pain's getting stronger as I slowly become less infatuated with finding ladies to lie on and more concerned with beats and me finding stages to cry on eyeballs. Watching what I lie like this is music that I like doing. Dressing like a sheep cause goats have coddled all the eye movement. Couldn't kill this speech but had to mix a different style. So if my song don't turn the club up, they refuse to turn me down. It's been too long in time, my kind been told to bunker down. If they refuse to let us build with tennis, motherfucker down. I ain't asking for it now. I've stashed my pacifistic tactics past the point of living life unlearned and feeling like a fraction. Embarrassed in my past to moonwalk straight into the madness. Had they not have built that circus, I would not have hit them backflips. I am sick of the practice, I jam. This isn't rap, but goddamn, it is a fact. My ascension has yet to happen. I'm standing, stunned and staggered. I'm beaten, broken, and asking how did all I ever wanted run me, all that ever mattered. Faster I spiral out certain deaths is without a doubt. Only way for me to survive. Pray my wings and decide to sprout it or grab a hold it aside. Climb the distance, I've fallen down while the eagle eyeing the sky stomping energy being out. How far I can't bring the truth, then gotta study the teachings, preachings of proper pursuit, and what the opposite bring me to be a being of light, outshining the brightest of beacons. Or spend my time on the southern side in a fight between peace and life, where deep be the peace of mind of my demons, seeing life on lower rays of light than than I'm used to thinking. Getting drunk about the rays of light that I'm used to drinking. So now I've been hurling truths in ways I wasn't used to speaking. Goddamn.
Of my story ain't told, I can see the devil's eyes looking deep into my soul as the story unfolds. I observe and behold that I'm running, and it's running down my soul, but still I hold on to a dream like a dream is made of gold. Hold on to precious things, don't even think of letting go. Cause when you lose a good thing, the world seems to let you go, and it hurts even though you never seem to let it show. And the pain builds up, so if you keep it, let it go, cause it can turn into anger if your demons let it grow. Just keep your eyes on the prize, ain't where you're headed for. Keep your mind off the lies, don't worry what they said it for. I'ma feed off the hate, eat it like it's edible, to make me feel good like the treatment at the medical. I can see these snakes just deceiving and deceptive, though I wish I never seen them through my spectacles. Burner on my side, I can turn you to a vegetable. Shoot it one time, make believers out of skepticals. Shoot it one time, cause my aim is impeccable. And shoot it one time, just in case it wasn't there before. I don't even know what they would even want to test me for. Quick to pull the trigger back and splatter your intestinals. Pain in my eyes like you grabbing on my testicles. Cause I'm sick of looking at you, faggot homosexuals. I might seem incredible, but I ain't that special though. Even though the flow is just oh so professional, I gotta thank God for times that I escaped my death before. But still I gotta wonder if this ghetto's gotta heaven for me. This shit's getting worse for me like every other chapter. No one's helping out, not the reverend or the pastor. All I know is there's another treasure to be captured, but I ain't even getting close to getting what I'm after. People looking down on me, they steady looking past us. I can hear them giggling, suppressing all the laughter. Keep on patronizing, asking questions with no answers, but I got something coming for you, motherfucking bastards. You might run fast, but these lyrics they go faster, and it ain't no chance that you survive when they attack you. She can knock a limb from the socket when it smack you, make your fucking face resemble a tomato splatter. If you want the beef, I keep the steak up on the platter. See, it's ride or die for me, the stakes don't even matter. I can show you people what it takes to be the master. You could get up on my level, but you're gonna need a ladder. I can go hard and make the walls peel they plaster. I can go hard and make your body spill its plasma. Paint a perfect picture like you looking at a plasma, then ruin it and give you bad reception like antennas. Dump the clip and dip from the set like Santana. Hit a couple corners and dispose of the hammer. Come back on the block riding foes on the Jaguar with my arm hanging, holding Gucci bandana. Nigga, you can eat your shit split like banana. Run up with this hammer, bust your melon like a can on a low nigga. No, you don't really understand her. Monster with me because I get you like some cancer. All you gotta do is ask the question for the answer, but it ain't no question. I'm the best, don't even ask us. Trying to add 100 mil to my financial status and live like a king, like we did before they grabbed us. All I ever dreamed for and wanted was a palace, a place to raise my kids up and get myself established. Trying to live a good life as best as I can manage, but every time I turn around, the ring is ravaged. All I'm trying to do is call the kings down the passage. Can't let nobody take my dreams like a bandit, so I'ma keep receiving my last blessings in my hands until the day I'm following the king down the passage. Race me.
So strong, thanks to
to Africa for making the kid that grew up into the woman I fell in love with. I appreciate the sacrifices Mom made to get you on a plane to the USA, and I celebrate all the lovers and the friends from Umoja to Iowa back to Eastlands. Dad wasn't there when you were growing up. Thanks to Auntie and Mom for showing you the love that you needed to make you the woman you are. Got a long ways to go, but we come so far, far. Tomato Gambali, Sujali, come so far. Jenina Rudisha, Santi, come so far. Tomato Gambali, Sujali, come so far. Jenina Rudisha, Santi. You came into my life in 2006. We were just getting started, then you had to split. You went home, and I got lonely. I came across the world to meet you in Nairobi. That was the end of 2007. Things were getting hectic in the post-election, but our connection just grew stronger every day. So we moved back home and got a place in the States. A couple years later, we got married. You got sick, hospital, man, it really scared me. But the day they released you, we walked to the car, put in the first gear, and we drove so far, far. Tomato Gambali, Sujali, come so far. Jenina Rudisha, yes, come so far. Tomato Gambali, Sujali, come so far. Jenina Rudisha, yes, Thank you. And we'll never give up. We'll ride all night till the sun comes up. Put a candle in the window to light the way back home. 'Cause we'll never give up. We'll ride all night till the sun comes up. Put a candle in the window to light the way back home. Let's get back to the basics. Caught up in the matrix and let the two faces play tricks. Now you can't quit. Sad to see you like this. Used to get wages, now you're just wasted, kid. Your mouth is dry and your vision blurred. Tried to make it right, but it only got worse. You can spit a tight verse, but you can't beat the curse of addiction. Maybe it's time you quit the fiction. Last time I saw you were searching for the main line. Lied to my face, told me you were just fine. Played the part like your heart was still up on the wagon, but you were chasing the dragon. Bit of vipers, den of thieves. There's more wickedness in there than you would ever believe. Even your shadow will leave you when the light is gone. Keep moving on, get back to where you belong. 'Cause we'll never give up. Ride all night till the sun comes up. Put a candle in the window and light the way back home. Crowds used to turn out when you took the stage, but you got burned out trying to make your way through the maze. You were a trailblazer, nothing could faze you till you got lost in the haze. Now you're trying to make your way on the street, hustling all the people that you meet for a bite to eat, and you still can't see that the needle's got you beat, and it ain't gonna leave you till you're 6 feet deep. You used to fly with angels in disguise, now you get high with the devil on your side, and he's got his venom in your system. You can't resist him, it's only a symptom. The deeper cause is you got lost for God. Build yourself some walls so you don't hear the calls. But my friend, if you're this evil place with betrayers, soothsayers, snake oil salesmen. Feels like my soul has been erased by tricksters and hucksters and matchstick men, carpetbaggers and covered wagons, planting their flags in the lands of Elohim. East of Eden, I've been wrestling with the seraphim. Now I'm screaming at demons. My flesh is freezing, I can't even breathe in. My Lord, why have you forsaken me? Sons of God, daughters of men, nothing human is alien to me. So go away, Judas, and you too, Brutus. I can't do this, let's do this. I'm mocked by the muses, I'm teased by the toothless, walking with the wounded, I'm talking with the foolish. This is my story, go write your own. This is my history. It is not your song to sing. I was born in the dream of ancient galaxies, written in flesh and bone. This is my story, go write your own. This is my history. It is not your song to sing. I was born and I lived and I will die free. I've got 1,000 plateaus below me. You don't know me, nor do you own me. So how could you show me if your electric lips kiss could cut through all of this sweat, piss, and shit? Speak away and I'll follow it. I've got 1,000 points of light behind me. Don't remind me in the darkness they can't find me. The noises get so blinding, I saw loud and clear. As soon as I left here, now we see dimly like in a mirror, but then face to face. A moment of grace when all this imperfection finally falls away. Then we eat a banquet, now it's just a taste. Now we walk through the fire, the filth and the waves. This is my story, go write your own. This is my history. It is not your song to sing. I was born in the dream of ancient galaxies, in flesh and bone. This is my story, go write your own. This is my history. It is not your song to sing. I was born and I lived and I will die free. I was born and I lived and I will die free. I was born and I lived and I will die free. I was born and I lived and I will die free. I was born and I lived and I will die free.
Appreciate it, guys.
Breathe within these papers with words for all of my songs. All of my songs never been heard, so I'm wasting these words. Wasting this words to the pain when I hurt. And thinking of you just makes me wanna burst. Bursting in tears, pouring like rain. Running from less, now I'm headed for fame. Cutting myself just to cope with the pain. Cutting myself to an emotional drain. Emotional pain, still in the past. Putting me first, put me right in the last. Feeling so broken, I might need a cast. Living hopeless, homie, I'm living fast. Living fast, homie, that was my dream. But once it came true, it's not what it seemed. Now that I got it, I can't be redeemed. Now that I got it, I will not receive eternal life from the God I believe. When I was lost, it was you helping me. When I was blind, it was you that could see. When I would drown, it was you that would breathe. Man, and now that I see it was you that would cheat. Damn. But still you became at be yelling at me. So nobody really knows what I be going through. They cannot feel the emotion that's going through. They cannot feel the pain that's been going through my brain and my body at you. I don't know what to do, I got nothing to lose. But nothing to gain when I tell the truth. I just want the truth, so let's build some trust. Remember that day that we sat on the bus? Talked about us, talked about love, talked about all of the feelings above. Talked about me, talked about you, talked about what all of these feelings could do. But, man, never thought that it would lead to this pain. Damn, I put suicidal thoughts in my brain. Damn, a lot of my friends say I'm going insane. Damn, but I'm going insane cause these games that you play, ain't fair. Remember that night at the fair? You left me in the middle of nowhere that you show that you care. Stressed like I'm pulling out hair. And now you don't wanna be stressed cause you saw me walking with my ex. Now I'm wishing you the best. You said you put me to the test. You tested me and I failed. You telling me to go to hell. So many thoughts just like a whale. Mom be trapped like in a cell. Free my homies out that jail. You set me off just like a rail. But now it's time to move on. So I hit you with that farewell, man.
I am here.
half head set. I was never content, I was set on me being a rapper. I thought about music and thought of you after. It's funny how tears turn to laughter and tears on the page that can turn to a masterpiece. That's how you told me to leave. I remember that night, it's as clear as can be. You found a new man and he loves that you drink and he loves getting head, but don't care what you think. You look pretty and pink, you look naughty and real. We know these were the words that will never be said. I'm chasing the topic that's over your head, cause you think about me every night as you lie in your bed. That's real. That's all.
Wanna come around and chill with the team? Come on, shorty, pop it. Wanna come around and chill with the team? You know, we say roll it, breathe. Wanna come around and chill with the team? I can't, I just roll it, bleed. Wanna come around and chill with the team? Check all my niggas do they bleed. So you come around and chill with the team? Yes, oh yes, I flex no flash, it ain't a dream. Said she like the way I move, told her it ain't nothing new, just a caliber of pimpin' you ain't seen. Money motive, I got coke up in my socks, I'm hitting blocks, but one day I'ma slide in limousines. Guess you told me if I'm rolling, I ain't trusting the soul, cause niggas know that you out here hustling. Take a loss like every boss, but if you really got sauce, then you right back with that pack and roll the green. I sell moves, I break them, they them your hoes, I take them. They wanna chill with the team, boy, I ain't gon' make them. I'm simply Machiavellic, I can tell her she gon' bust. You niggas riding ways, you looking like you ride the bus. I serve the powder, use the talent out for my gut. I'm getting tired of your bitch, she a dirty slut. Wanna come around and chill with the team? Come on, shorty, pop it, big. Wanna come around and chill with the team? You know, you say, roll it, green. Wanna come around and chill with the team? I am, I just roll it, clean. Wanna come around and chill with the team? Run up a check, all my niggas do they thing. Pop a bean, shorty, let me ease your mind. Yeah, right. Fuck with me, rollin' clean, getting hot every night. Wanna fuck me, wanna suck me, man, she love the pipe. But it's nothing, I'm just stuntin', man, I love my life. Squad paid, keep her fed, and shit on my legs. Round my west, says she wanna fucking lingerie. It ain't no secret, try to keep it to yourself, though. It ain't a team if you ain't tryna play a role. Stats low, springtime, I'ma cut the hoe. She in the league, I give it unconditional. Say the water, make her wet, that's my original. Want some Molly, two on that, make a soup so. Wanna come around and chill with the team? Come on, shorty, pop it.